But I want to play this clip of Dave Portnoy promoting his move to Fox Sports' Big Noon Kickoff college football show. He's going to be the Pat McAfee of Fox Sports. And here's his promotion of him while he imitates Tony Montana. Let's play the clip.
You're all a bunch of assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me.
He gives off asshole on purpose.
You need people like me so you can point your fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
Fox is in a very bad spot.
Will that make you good?
Why is he there?
You're not good.
He doesn't know anything about football.
You just know how to hide.
I don't know if he ever played it.
I lie.
When he played Pop One, I never saw anything like it.
Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth. So say good night to the bad guy.
Dave Portnoy.
Dave Portnoy.
Dave Portnoy.
Dave Portnoy.
David Portnoy.
David Portnoy.
Dave Portnoy. Portnoy is the pizza devouring,
Obnoxious.
Internet celebrity.
Polarizing.
successful,
Nobody.
An icon.
Delusional. Michigan fan.
That's man football.
Love him or hate him, he's making headlines.
Dave Portnoy's going to join Fox Big Noon. Oh, it's great to be back.
Big Noon Kickoff. I can't wait. It's exciting to be here.
They want no part of Big Ten brutal football.
We are kings of the football world.
The day of reckoning is coming.
Question to both of you. Steve, you first. It's a two-part question. Do you love it, like it, or hate it, that promotional video? And then the second part is, do you think Fox Sports loves it, likes it, or hates that video?
I can honestly say I'm indifferent. I don't really, because here's the truth. Nowadays that I drive over to Coach JB's for Football Palooza, I never actually watch any of the shows, guys. I get there right in time for the 9 a.m. window, honestly. So I really have not watched either College Game Day or Fox in its entirety in at least a year or two. Game Day, in my opinion, has been great. It's iconic, but it's also lost its fastball. I'll watch it out of respect for Lee Corso in week one because I love the coach and I want to give him a proper send-off by saying, hey, you were great. And I feel as though I owe him that. But is Dave Portnoy going to suddenly make me go to Fox every Saturday that I'm actually home? No, I really wouldn't. And look, he's going to bring in a built-in audience. But I think Portnoy's taking himself a little too seriously here. You're not going to shift the whole culture of college football fans. You're really not. And I don't know. I still think ESPN, no matter what we say, they are the monolith that everyone else is judged by, and they still overshadow everybody, even in the college football space. And as for Fox, would they love that ad? I don't know. If they don't, that's their problem. Because you know why? Because they should have known what they were getting into.
I'm probably with Steve on indifference towards the ad. I'm not a fan of Dave Portnoy. I don't care. There's actually a huge difference. I think this is a mistake. The whole thing, I think, is a mistake for Fox. I get what they're doing because there's only one Pat McAfee. But Pat McAfee is not a 45-year-old frat boy. He played in the NFL for a long time. He has a real pedigree. He's married, has a kid. Like, he's living a real life. Dave Portnoy never grew up. He's a 45-year-old or 50 or whatever he is, frat boy who, he's a degenerate. And so you're bringing somebody with no expertise because he's got a little Barstool following. Barstool is the proper name. This is a guy that sits around and chit-chats with his friends. The guy that you're trying to emulate walked off an NFL field not too long ago as a guy that was getting paid to do that. And he's got a much better personality. Pat McAfee, in my opinion, is way funnier, way more interesting than Dave Portnoy. I actually think everybody on Fox is going to be unbelievably annoyed with Dave Portnoy on that set. And I think the people on College Game Day genuinely enjoy Pat McAfee.
Yeah, Pat McAfee has been inside junior high, high school, college, NFL locker rooms his whole life. Knows players, blah, 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 in a real way. And so when you're sitting there with Kirk Herbstreit and Desmond Howard and now Nick Saban, they're all sitting there, well, this guy's been in the locker room. He's one of us.
Yes.
Urban Meyer, Matt Leinart, who's Mark Ingram, and who am I forgetting? Is Brady Quinn on that show? I can't, or is he anyway, that group. It's like, hey, I get it, Dave Portnoy's funny, and maybe I've enjoyed some Barstool content, but he's not one of us, and he's about to get the same kind of attention and attempt to be the same kind of attention and distraction as Pat McAfee. It may not, the chemistry on that set may not be enhanced the way Pat McAfee, has enhanced the chemistry, I think, on the ESPN set. I don't blame Fox Sports for trying this.
No.
I really don't. We'll see how it lands. Dave does have an audience, and people are trying to reach it. The commercial or whatever with him flying the bird and Scarface, Tony Montana, Al Pacino's my favorite actor. Scarface is one of my top 3-4 movies of all time. But do I really want that brought to college football? College football is a lot about tradition, and even I know they're all left wing now, but the degeneracy that's coming to Fox Sports's college football show, it just may be too much.
Well, the fans are not left wing, and neither are the people up there on the stage, and they're the ones that got to deal with them. So the universities, who cares what they think? The faculty and all the left, none of those people matter. But as a sports fan, I'm going to be sitting there annoyed at listening to Dave Portnoy, where I actually kind of get a kick out of Pat McAfee. It took me a little while because I kind of enjoyed the traditionalist, Kirk Herbstreit types. But then you see how much they're all having a good time. And again, from a guy that has real stories. I mean, Pat McAfee's entire story, if you've ever heard how he even got his scholarship to West Virginia and how he had to go win a poker game because his family was poor and he had to go down just to get to this game. I mean, the whole story is just fascinating. Everything he did, his story's fascinating. Dave Portnoy, to me, is a frat boy that never grew up, and he's a degenerate that would rather be rich and make crazy jokes and do things, and apparently would rather ruin the lives of children who say things about Jews. That's who Dave Portnoy is, whereas Pat McAfee's just having a good time.
Go ahead, Steve.
TJ, to this point, in recent months, Dave Portnoy has been heckled at public events, and he has not handled it well. And if he goes to the wrong school, wrong area, wrong moat, and says the wrong thing, and these guys have a few beverages in them, and they start chanting things in unison, that'll be must-watch TV. That'll get me to turn over to Fox. I want to see how he handles that.
Steve, you just brought up something that's very fascinating, particularly as it relates to the conversation around Israel and Jewish people and young people. I wonder if Fox has done the calculation on just like Nick Fuentes, this Groypers movement. It's young dudes that, probably have an affinity for college football. It'll be interesting how Dave is received, because at some point someone may say, someone may start asking questions. How did he buy back Barstool for $1? Who gets that deal? It's kind of like, the interest-free loans that are available to certain people. Who gets this deal to buy back Barstool for $1? Man, now that I think, Fox may have crawled into something they did not expect. Like what you saw? Hit that like button, subscribe, and check out the full episode by clicking the link below.